Let me just, I think this is as safe as we're gonna get right now, being in my closet. Hi guys, I don't know how much time I have, but let me just readjust because there are things that you guys need to know. And whoa, oh God. Hello everyone. I have some things that need to be said, and I don't know how much time I have to tell you these things because I'm not sure, but I feel like somebody followed me, and I don't know how secure my apartment is anymore. Sorry for the clothes. We're in a closet, and I don't have anywhere more secure. I only have one door on this thing, so we're just gonna get right into this. I have found evidence about other Authortubers of secrets that they are all keeping from you, and they don't want these secrets out. But you know me, I'm a very honest person. I never lie, and I need you to know these things, okay? And if something happens to me, I need you to know the truth, okay? You guys, you deserve the truth about the community out there. I have sacrificed a lot of things in order to get this information, okay? I have sacrificed a lot of sleep, a lot of, time and effort. I've sacrificed my hair to do this. So we need to talk about the real community of Authortube. And I have discovered information of roughly, gosh, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Authortubers, 10 of them. That some of you may know them, some you may not know, but I know the truth, and you need to know the truth too. Sorry, I thought something was outside my window there. Okay, so we need to get into it. We're going to start with DullCecil Runo. By far one of the most popular Authortubers on this list, and one that you may already know some of their secrets. After all, she freely admits to be an alien on a regular basis, but what you don't know is the horrific crimes her species committed in an alliance with Caesar. That's right. Caesar, Julius Caesar, the guy named after the salad. Together, they conspired in the tragic burning of the Library of Alexandria. That's right, an author conspired to burn down the world's greatest collection of literature and books on science and math and other subjects that people put books in that were really important and probably could have helped humanity be way better than it is now if we hadn't lost it. But her alien species apparently didn't think that humans could do that, so they decided to join up with Caesar. Freaking Caesar! Somebody should just stab Caesar! Dull is behind this, guys. Dull. It's so devastating to know that Dull, this so-called friendly alien, that everybody's favorite alien, it's not secret that they're an alien, but they're definitely one of the aliens that's not on humanity's side. What now? You may be asking yourself the same question. What now? But instead, I am talking about UK-based Authortuber WhatNow. This scandalously intoxicating accented author, known for his infinitesimal vocabulary, illogical but logical reasonings that hypnotize viewers into his thrall. And that's just the word for it. Thrall. Like a vampire. Because he is a vampire of sorts. Notice how so many of his streams are around like 2 in the morning his time, not on American time, as so much of the community is in America. He does it 2 a.m. in UK time. Why? Why, might we ask, he do such a thing? Well, perhaps because our nocturnal overlord must do so, lest the first gleam of daylight cause him to spontaneously combust upon the first glint of sunlight. Now you have the truth, okay? And don't let your little twihards out there get any ideas, because he's not the sparkly kind, all right? He is vicious, and he is going to do something. I don't know what it is, but he is releasing a book soon, and I can only imagine what's going to be in his new book that's coming out at the beginning of the new year. The Dead Meat Sextet. I'm sorry, if a vampire didn't write that book, it was probably a werewolf. So either way, he's some kind of supernatural creature, but my money is on vampire. Okay, weird. Yes, that was weird, but not as weird as we're about to get with OK Weird. While Weird doesn't strictly make AuthorTube videos, she's been known to dabble in such topics such as makeup, cosplay, drunk book reviews, and other such things. But that's what draws you in. The seemingly shifting of capabilities that this AuthorTuber seems to encompass. Well, the reason she can shift between so many different genres of content is because she herself is a shapeshifter of apocalyptic proportions. You don't know what she's gonna do next. She's given us a taste of her power in her cosplay videos, or of her tantalizing prose in her flash fiction videos. Who knows what true havoc she is wreaking on the world today. And I'm not saying that she's the Zodiac Killer or anything, but they never did find the Zodiac Killer. Maybe because the Zodiac Killer is a shapeshifter who makes YouTube videos. Then again, she could just be your average, everyday shapeshifter, shifting into non-threatening, everyday people. She could be that barista who gave you an extra shot of espresso on the house. Nice. Maybe she shifted into your mum, called you on the phone just to check up on you. It didn't matter if it wasn't really your mum, because she was still so caring and loving. Or perhaps she shifted into you and has taken over your life and all your responsibilities. So it doesn't really matter, because now you can do something else with your life. BuryBadBooks. I can guarantee that BuryBadBooks is not the adorable, charismatic, dramatic AuthorTuber that we all know and love, and it brings me no joy to expose her like this, because I had the pleasure, well, the former pleasure, of meeting her in real life, thinking, great, I'm gonna have a friend, a real friend for once in my life. But then I learned the truth. You just have to look closely at her name. BuryBadBooks. Bury, underground, dead. Bad, evil, not good. Books. Books. She writes short stories. Tales, if you will. And I have the photographic evidence to prove what I now know about BuryBadBooks. Or should I say Edgar Allan Poe? But how? How is Edgar Allan Poe still alive after all these years? Well, it's all in the username now, isn't it? A sacrifice must be made. One must bury the bad book in order to live forever. Not only does BBB bury the bad book, but who knows what happens to the author that wrote it. Stealing the life right out of the author so that they can continue forward, tricking the world into thinking Edgar Allan Poe is dead, when in reality he lives on in BBB. Sako Tumi, also known as Cass Voight. Suspicious, one needing two names, This Authortuber is known for their witchy videos, midnight streams, and a co-authorship of a horror novel with fellow Authortuber BuryBadBooks. So you might be thinking, you're gonna expose her as a witch, right? Wrong. That's the thing. She's not really a witch. Sure, she has a bit of a witchy background, but a witch she is not. Now, once upon a time, there may have been someone who looked exactly like Sako Tumi, who was a witch, who may have been playing with some tarot cards, enchanted tarot cards, not knowing what lay inside the paper. I assume they were made of paper. Possibly wood. I've seen some wood ones. Oh, bamboo, maybe? I've seen bamboo cards. Anyway, they were enchanted. And in the Empress card herself, a fortune-telling gone awry. Sprouting out from the card, the Empress rises. And the true Sako Tumi is now trapped inside the card itself. That's why she goes by Cast Void at sometimes, because what's Cast Void an anagram for? Nothing! And what else is nothing? Sako Tumi. Because she's not a real person, she's a flipping tarot card. She's an empty nothing in a flesh suit on borrowed time, and now this partnership with BuryBadBooks, I can only think of what conniving evil she is truly up to. BuryBadBooks, you better watch out, girl. What horror story are you really writing? Is it your own? Tiffany Clark. You want to talk about a real witch? Well, I have one for you. Strictly streaming Authortuber Fee may be the last person you'd expect to be exposed as one, but I have indisputable proof that not only is she a witch, she is specifically a swamp witch. Whoa. I'm sorry. A swamp witch in Arizona, you say? Arizona, a literal desert. You can't be a swamp witch in a desert. Au contraire. That's exactly the point. Banished from the swampy courts, she must now live out her days in the driest places on earth where her magic has dwindled. But how else is she to regain her magic than by none other than stream like water in a swamp? The more views she gets, the more powerful she becomes, and soon she'll be able to return to the swamp courts and take what was once hers. She may be taking her time, spending it writing and knitting tea cozies, an invention she actually created. Google it. You're just feeding right into her formerly muddied fists, and soon the swamp witch will rise again. KatLeo. Have you heard of this Authortuber? Or should I say author twitcher? Wait. Author twitcher? That doesn't sound right. What do you call the Authortubers on Twitch now? Do they have a community there? Anyway, she's on Twitch now for the most part. And this is where the conspiracy really begins. Why would somebody who just started out on Authortube suddenly jump to another platform? I find myself asking myself. This is because Kat is none other than the real face behind the Illuminati, expanding her reach on multiple platforms, beginning her recruiting binge, if you will. I mean, look at this face. Who wouldn't bow down and sign away their lives to this face? You may be thinking, no, Q, Beyonce and Jay-Z are the head of the Illuminati. And trust me, people, that's just what the media wants you to think. They're just the easy scapegoats. They don't want you to know the real Illuminati. The real Illuminati is people like us. People like Kat. Kat, Leo. Cats are cats. Leo are cats. Cats have ears in the shape of triangles. Illuminati confirmed. Jayce Maxwell. Funny how you never see his face on the internet. Claiming to not own a webcam in 2020. Really, Jace? Seems a little sus. It's also funny how so many of his videos, aside from the streams where he doesn't show his face, are of him playing The Sims, a simulation. Almost as if Jace himself is a simulation. But no, we've already had our fake people in this chaotic assemblage of Authortubers. No, Jace isn't just a fake person. Jayce created the fake people. Jayce Maxwell, you say? I say Jayce Matrix. That's right. Jayce created the simulation that we are all actually living in. And I don't know how much more I'll be able to tell you before this whole Liora Sophie. What was I talking about? Sorry, I just feel like, I don't know, if I had a little brain fart or something. Just got some weird deja vu. Strange. Something must be in the air, I guess. Right, Liora Sophie. Let's talk about something in the air, Liora Sophie. You cannot believe how devastated I was to learn the truth about Liora, someone I have come to know and love. It hurts. It hurts to have to expose her like this. But the truth will out. I'm not even really the one outing this secret, because Liora Sophie does it herself in her own writing. And as someone who was so addicted to her new book, Angels and Demons, I absolutely love it. I love the characters in it and everything, and I love the magic system and the whole lore with the demons. But lo and behold, this isn't some work of fiction. It's all real. And Liora herself is one of them. She just changed the names and changed the characters a bit. Because have you ever noticed in all of her videos, the weather is just beautiful, writer's aesthetic. You can look at her old streams or some of her older videos. She's even got some wonderful timers of this beautiful, lush background with pouring rain droplets, and it's just a writer's paradise. Almost like she controlled it herself. Because you see, in her book, there are these different types of demons. One of them is a weather demon. It's funny how every time she talks about the weather, that weather happens. Almost as if she is a weather demon too. That's right. It's not fantasy, it's factasy. Open your eyes, people, and smell the weather demon. Holla. You may not know of Holla yet, but do not underestimate or overlook her, because she may be one of the most terrifying of them all. She's just as tied to this conspiracy as the rest of them. More so, in fact. Seemingly innocent with her novelogues and her adorable cute puppy. It's just a way to reel you in. Puppies are a great way to reel people in. The face behind this channel is really anything but innocent. In fact, she doesn't even have a face. A clever combination of CGI, bionically enhanced attachments, and 5 Hollywood makeup artists create the perfection that is Holla. Those eyes, not real. The mouth, illusion. That nose, seriously, you think that's a real nose? Can you even believe anyone with a face this perfect is real? I assure you, she's not. In fact, none of the Authortubers that I have mentioned in this video are real people, at least. And this is where it gets really, really scary. And you have to promise that you're not going to freak out when I tell you this. They're all worms. I know what you're thinking. Q, it's time for you to get some sleep. Q, it's time for you to take some medication. But listen to me, people. Listen. Listen to the facts, okay? Just break it down a little bit, okay? We have the word Authortubers. Authors. They love to read. They love to write. What do you call people who love books so much? You call them bookworms. Okay? Tubers. Let's just break down tubers. It doesn't come from YouTube. It comes with tubers, which is just another word for worms. They're all worms, people. Why can't you understand this? They're all worms. Oh no, they've got me. You guys, you have to understand. Think about the implications, okay? Just promise me you'll think about them. They've come for me, but they can't come for you. You've got to run. Run while you can.
Everything is fine. Authortubers aren't worms. We're all people. We're all humans. Everything is fine.
Am I so bright? I'm so white. I don't even look like the same person right now. This hair is a nightmare. I'm not me anymore. Oh my god, I'm